What's going on, guys? It is a beautiful, beautiful day out here. Spring is officially started, and what I want to do is show you my bike. I'll be doing a moto vlog kind of deal. I did check the audio out, and it is a little staticky in some parts. It's not the best. You really can't beat a wired connection. But I think I'm going to go with this setup for a little while now. Until I figure out another solution. But check out the bike, guys, before we hit the road. Nice stop sign, violation. Should put some sirens on this bike. I'm gonna have to pull over here, guys. I actually didn't do up my helmet strap. So we're off to a bad start here. So there's some gravel on the road still, so I'm just gonna pull over as soon as I find somewhere clear. Gotta be safe. Gotta keep that helmet strapped in, or God forbid if I get hit. I don't want that helmet to be moving around all too much. It's a warm days, especially warm when wearing full gear, and I recommend it to people. There's sometimes I just want to go to the gym and not take all my gear, just maybe like jeans and a t-shirt, but not the best thing to do. Alright, guys, so welcome to the first moto vlogging episode. It's Jay from the Objective Podcast. Now, I don't know exactly what kind of content I'm going to put on this channel or this playlist, but I mean, I'd like you guys to give me an idea, leave your comments. Let me know what you guys want to hear. If you just want me to talk, if you want me to talk about current events, social issues, or just shoot the crap with you guys and just enjoy the ride as I do it. Basically, what I'm riding right now is a Triumph Speed Triple. I bought it last year. I'm actually a fairly new rider, but last year I was able to go on a few nice long rides with some of my work buddies, so had some time in the saddle, which gave me some confidence. Every moment I can this year, I'm going to be on my bike. I'm going to park the truck. I think that's probably going to be the best thing to do. It'll save me some money in gas, and I mean, to fill this thing up, what, you're looking at $30? I was amazed, or not $30 bucks, like $13 Canadian. So that's what, like $8 American. So yeah, for anyone interested, the setup that I'm running, I have a Sena headset on my helmet. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, be sure to do that. At the Objective Podcast, but I'm running a Sena 30K attached to my Shoei helmet that's wired through the helmet, and then I'm not using any cables or wires to connect it to my GoPro Hero 4. Instead, I'm using a GP10. It's from Sena, and it's pretty much an adapter that goes on the back of your GoPro Hero 4. I think it only works with the 3 or the 4. But not the 5. So just keep that in mind if you want to do something like this. Basically, I could talk with no wires or anything, so it's all Bluetooth, which is pretty cool. I'm really happy about that. So this is the first episode. I'm going to see how the sound quality sounds. They have an option where you can record all the ambient noise, so you'll be able to hear the engine a lot better, all that, but it kind of lessens or dampens my voice. So right now I don't have it on that, so the bike might sound nice and quiet. Everything around me, the ambient noise, you guys won't really hear it. So, like I said, I'll be playing around with it, see what works best. But yeah, so first episode, beautiful day.
Unfortunately, we're going to be expecting some snow here. Well, no, I lied. Let me not say that. Not snow, but we're going to be expecting some rain and snow. So it's going to be more like sleet in the next couple days. Not too happy about that. But, I mean, every day that I can, like I said, I'll be out on the bike. Bring the camera every once in a while, record some content. If any of you guys listening right now actually ride motorcycles or the motovlogging thing, be sure to let me know in the comments what kind of bike you use or what kind of bike you ride, or if you're on a scooter, whatever you do ride, let me know. And what state or city or province or whatever you want to let me know. That'd be cool. I like to know who's watching my stuff. So yeah, I think it's awesome. You know, a lot of people say motorcycles are unsafe, and I mean, inherently motorcycles are not unsafe, but they can be highly unsafe, especially when you have or you add speed and alcohol to the mix, just like a vehicle, like a car. The issue with motorcycles is that there's no surrounding shell around you. Your gear that you wear is pretty much what will shield you from the elements, from the pavement, in some cases from an impact with another vehicle. So that in itself is a little concerning to folks. And I mean, you could be doing everything right on a motorcycle, and it could just be someone else's stupid mistake that hits you. And typically, if someone makes a stupid mistake while you're in a vehicle, it usually ends in a fender bender. But on a motorcycle, you can't afford a fender bender because a lot of the time, you know, you have fatalities or serious injury. Matter of fact, my buddy who actually got me into motorcycles, he bought his bike last year, finished the course early last year, and he was in a very bad accident, expecting a child. Thank God he's alive and well. The healing process was a long one. He broke his clavicle, shattered his wrist, collapsed the lung, punctured a lung, just those types of injuries. And I mean, I think what happened was he got some gravel on the road. He blacked out, but he was on a Gixxer. 1000cc, there's no ABS. I don't even think there's traction control. You got one of the older ones, really great condition. And just like that, right? So, I mean, things that don't affect you in a car, like gravel, well, gravel will affect you, but not like a two-wheeled vehicle. Those can be very treacherous on a motorcycle, so you have to be very cognizant, very careful, and just be well aware, look, check all your corners. You know, be really aware about what's going on the road. Let me see if I can get into gear here. Yep. Going to this place. It's called Costa Vida. They have some awesome burritos here. Gonna have some brunch. Maybe not brunch. It's more like lunch. Boom. And boom. Alright, guys. Gonna eat some food and I'll let you know how it was when I get back. Alright, guys. Lunch is done and I am stuffed. Oh my gosh, it was delicious. I had a grilled chicken smothered burrito. Initially I had one cookie. Then they had to go on and say, oh, we have a deal. If you get 3, it's cheaper. And knowing me, I went ahead and got 3. And not only did I get 3, but I ate all 3. No regrets. If you guys are interested in getting a motorcycle, or you always been playing around with the idea, I actually never played around with the idea. Maybe a little bit. I always wanted a sports bike. When I was in university, a very close friend of mine, he was in an accident. Lost his leg. And he was a really athletic guy, a really nice guy. And yeah, he just like that. Just like that, lost his leg. Good thing that I have from Brembo brakes. So I mean, if you're interested in it, I recommend it, man. Like, I went and did the course. And I recommend you taking a course as well, because they get you comfortable, they get you in the saddle, and you're in a really close, safe area where you can, you can drop the bikes if you need to. And I never have. The funny thing is, guys, I'm gonna tell you a story. I have never put my bike down. Never, not once. And I've only owned it since last August. So, and maybe rode it for 2 months after that. But I have never put my bike down. And the people always say, oh, you always when you have a bike, eventually you will put it down. I've never have, not once. But that doesn't mean my bike has never been put down. When I bought my bike, I didn't have my license, so I got one of my buddies, new rider, to you guys can tell where this story's going, to ride my bike back to my place, and he did, and it was a good ride. And I was looking in the rearview mirror of my rearview mirror of my truck, and I was looking at it, so beautiful, so nice. And just as we got to my driveway, he came to a stop, and I guess he stalled, and the bike started going down. It was slow motion. And luckily the bike didn't slam down. He kind of put it down, which is, I was more, to be honest with you, I was more concerned about him and how, how he was doing, if his leg was okay, and he was all good. He was all good. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a material thing. Doesn't mean that doesn't annoy me, though. So, the second time, yes, there have been 2 times, I went to the shop with my bike. Close family mechanic from Jamaica. He was telling my dad and I how he used to ride bikes in Jamaica. And he got on my bike, and I let him. I said, hey, jump on. And not even 2 seconds after he got on the bike was on the ground. And my soul was crushed, and a single teardrop rolled down my cheek. So, 2 times my bike has been down, never by me. So I'm proud of that, and I will try to keep that legacy alive. But I am, despite what you guys may think, I am a careful rider. I respect the machine. I respect my lack of experience. And I don't push this thing so hard. I mean, when I bought the bike, it's a 1050 cc motorcycle, so not a small bike by any means. This bike has 140 horsepower, and on a bike that is this light, so I think when the tank is full, it's like 480 pounds or so, 450 to 480 pounds. And you put 140 horsepower in that, that's a lot of power. That's a lot of power. So I respect it, and, I do feel that maybe I bought a bit too much bike for myself, but it's all about, that throttle control. Make sure you just or practicing road safety. That's the most important thing. So don't kill yourself. I think I would have been fine with like a 600 cc, especially for what I do. I mean, I do a lot of highway driving to go to work, commute on the highway to go to work. So you want something that will handle the highway and whatnot. I just put this windshield on over here. So it kind of does help with the wind, because that's one thing with a naked bike. The Triumph Speed Triple is a naked bike. So you're in a more upright position. The downside to that is that naked bikes don't come with windshields typically, like you usually have to put them in yourself. And when you're riding at speed, highway speeds at that, you get that wind full first in your chest and on your head and all that. So this, even though it's not a huge windshield, it did help a lot. So it was a good purchase. Happy I did do that. Looks like school is out. That is not right. You should not do that. You should not do that. These things are like high-powered rifles, folks. These things are powerful potential weapons. Like, you could hurt yourself on something like this. So be very careful, be very cautious. I should be a good example. Let me not do that again. So with that, guys, I'm going to end this video. I'm going to cruise around a little bit more, but thanks for tuning in. And again, I want your feedback on what you want to see on this portion of the channel. I mean, I already have the Objective Podcast show where I go over headlines, and obviously going to continue doing that. But if you guys want to break from politics in general, you can come and check out my vlogging channel here. Well, not channel, but series or playlist. If you guys like this, definitely leave a like, leave a comment. If you have some critiques about my riding or whatever, I'd love to hear them. Try to keep them constructive, but I will take destructive as well. Comment's a comment, right? But yeah, appreciate you guys. If you guys ride safe. If you guys drive safe. If you walk, just be safe. All right? Make it your goal to be objective. Take care.